Good afternoon, Meredith.
Good afternoon.
Meredith, I wonder if you could start by telling us what your subjects are and why you chose them.
Yeah, sure. So I think I chose my two teaching subjects really because of that human connection that I'm interested in. So for me, biology is really interesting because it's something that's so certain. You can, dissect and look at so many different minute details about the human body, and it all connects together and it forms this living, breathing person. To me, that's really interesting. And I also did psychology when I was an undergrad, so it was like more so that brain chemistry, neuroscience area that I was really interested in. And a lot of people are confused why then I chose English as my second teaching subject. But they actually relate a lot to me because I think on one hand it's this, concrete, evidence-based form of science, and then this other science or art is completely creative. And there's no way to track or, dissect or examine why people can be so creative with their writing or with any form of art. And so that to me was just really interesting. It's like leaving a footprint of yourself for the rest of time, and you're leaving people to analyze and discover it, even after you're gone. And that to me is really interesting, so that's why I chose those two subjects. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Meredith, I want you to project yourself forward, right? It's the first day of term in September. What are you going to say to your students? How are you going to create the climate for learning in your classroom?
I think for me, what I'm really looking forward to when I have my own classroom is being able to come in that first day and set my high expectations. I think it's really important to challenge students at their readiness level so that we're not making things too easy for them and not giving them a free pass into school. Because I think when you set a really high bar, set a really high expectation for the students right off the bat, they understand that what you're saying is, I believe that you can do it. And I believe that you can do more than just what you're able to, but you're able to learn and challenge yourself. So yeah, setting really realistic expectations that also simultaneously challenge the students is really what I'm looking for, and creating a classroom environment where they feel like I'm respected because my teacher expects more from me. So I think that's what I would want to do when I come in.
All right, thank you.
Day.
Okay, so as well as biology and psychology and English, what other skills can you offer a school in the wider community?
Yeah, I always feel like weird talking about my interests because I have so many, and it seems a little unusual sometimes, but for example, one of the things that I really love truly is art and music. So I've been playing piano since I was really little. I did, the Royal Conservatory of Music, and I did all of the exams for piano, and I also taught myself guitar. I don't know how great I am, but I play guitar, and I sing to accompany myself, really, is why I learned, and I think it's just a really good way to de-stress. So I also paint and sketch in my free time as well, and I'm really interested in creative aspects like that. And I also, I guess, in terms of, what sort of extracurriculars I did in high school and university, I'm really interested in leadership roles. So I did student council when I was in high school as well as in university. I was the biology student council president here at Queen's, and that to me is really interesting as well, fostering kind of a leadership community. And I also swam on my school's swim team. So I know the technique. I don't know how much I would be able to do it now, considering I haven't swam in a while, but yeah, definitely something I was also interested in. So yeah.
Thank you very much, Meredith.
Yeah, no problem.